Hi. Hi. Starting off from yesterday's interview, yesterday's filming, or filming or something, interviewing myself or whatever I was doing. So following on from yesterday's film recording, as you probably gathered, I'm not very happy about where I'm living at the moment. It's not a very nice place. It was starting to be okay, and now it's gone really bad again. So hopefully I'm thinking about moving on eventually. So I still want to carry on doing my piano, and I'm in piano lessons of Tatiana Iskandarova at Keele University. I'm going up to the clock house at Keele University, the music department, and having piano lessons off me concert piano playing off Tatiana Iskandarova, who's from Moscow, and she's over here in England teaching people. She rents out a studio at Keele University and the music department there, and I play on her grand piano. I play on the Keele University's grand piano there. And I'll carry on my piano lessons off Steve Harper, my second piano teacher in Stoke, doing these concert piano pieces that I'm playing. Ludwig van Beethoven, Franz Liszt, Frédéric Chopin, and different pianists, like different composers like that, and Mussorgsky and Modest Mussorgsky and so on, the Russian composer. I'll carry on with the pictures at an exhibition, and then I'll carry on going to my guitar lessons as well, having classical Spanish guitar lessons. So with John Lambert, who's a hugely gifted classical guitarist, a hugely talented man, John Lambert, and so I'll carry on with him. I've ordered some flamenco guitar books, Juan Martin and Paco de Lucia, and flamenco books. So the famous Juan Martin and Paco de Lucia from Spain. So I'll be hopefully teaching myself that whilst I'm having classical piano guitar lessons. These are like tutorial books that I'm getting, so I'll keep you posted about that. That's coming up anyway, and hopefully this week I'll be buying myself my own classical Spanish guitar this week, so that'll be good. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm not happy about living here at the Open Door charity run by Vanessa Renshaw. It's turning into be a really bad place. I mean, the filming I did yesterday was full of interruptions and stuff. People are so inconsiderate, and they knew what they were doing, but they're just not nice people. That's how they are, and I have to live with this all the time, arguments and everything. So, you know, but that's just me, really. I mean, that's just me. I mean, I can't understand why the charities keeps putting drug addicts in here all the time. You know, I just don't understand that. It doesn't make sense to me, the Open Door charity. I don't understand why Vanessa Renshaw's doing that all the time. And we've had loads of them. It's just not good at all. And I can't put up with it all the time. So it's disturbing my music, it's disturbing my artwork, it's disturbing me more than anything. So I don't know. I'm surprised the Environmental Health haven't been round and closed this place down from Stoke-on-Trent, but again, if they did, I would have nowhere to live. But I'm hoping to find somewhere else to live. So in some ways, I'm hoping they don't come around and close the place down, but it wouldn't surprise me. But never mind. So I'll carry on. So I'm working on this Mephisto waltz, and by Franz Liszt, and I've been working on left hand from page 7 up until page 10. And we had a drug addict living here. He's only just left, and he was living here for about 9 months, and he's committing crimes, beating people up and stuff, and taking drugs in the house. And it's supposed to be a substance-free house, but he was taking drugs and everything, drinking in the house and everything. Anyway, he's ended up in prison. So that's how it is. It's not all good. Some of it is, but not all of it. There you go. I'm just working on the left hand, the Franz Liszt Mephisto waltz, from page 7 to page 10, to try and get this finished. It's 24 pages, to try and get this finished. Now if I work on this 3 pages ahead, just working on the left hand and then doing the right hand separately, then when I come to play the hands together, I won't be so afraid of coming up to this bit, and because you can look at the piece, look at the notes and stuff, and it put the fear of God into you, thinking, oh God, I can't do that. But if I do it this way, even though it's a bit laborious and probably even boring, if I dare say that about classical music, it pays off because that's E flat, that's E flat there. It pays off because when I come to do left hand, not because of the wonderful things he does, Wizard of Oz, but because when I come to play the left hand, play left hand and right hand together, then I should able to do it with minimal of effort. Like this, that's the general idea there. So B flat. Oh, that's 2. That should have been 2. No, that's it. And then obviously this goes a lot faster than this, about 200 times faster than what I'm playing. But as I said before, and any other piano teacher or will tell you, or guitar teacher, or classical guitar teacher, or violin teacher, flute teacher, whatever, saxophone teacher, it's best not worry about the speed. Think about your technique, think about playing the right notes. Don't worry about dynamics and everything. Just whether you're playing it loud or soft, and parts fortissimo or I don't know, mezzo forte, you know, medium loud. Don't worry about that. Most important thing, because you can do that. You can add all that later. You just need to get the notes. To get your notes right. And as you probably noticed, I'm using the left as a dark key. Oh, that's, yeah, that's how we go. Yes, that's a dark key anyway. But as you notice, I'm going down to the bass, the very bottom bass of the piano. So again, Franz Liszt, the composer, concert pianist, showing off his talents in how far he could use how much of the keyboard he could actually use. Yes, now I'm talking and getting wrong. so I'm aware of my fingering as well, because fingering, you might not have to worry about dynamics, but fingering, you definitely need to use the right fingers, so you can. It's easier for you to get to the next chord or the next note. So otherwise, you could end up getting a bit muddled up with your fingers and thumb. So you've got to keep that in mind as well. What finger patterns you're using. So the easiest ones you can use to get you up the keyboard as quick as you need to go, without doing it very clumsily. This is what I've been taught by my piano teachers. And it makes sense. So it's not like, oh well, they show me that, but I don't understand it. It doesn't make sense. It does make sense. And they obviously know because they've been in the business for 30 or 40 years playing these piano pieces. So they've got the know-how. I think it's good if you can get yourself a good piano teacher as well. I've got two good piano teachers, or a brilliant guitar teacher. I've got a brilliant guitar teacher as well. So, because it's just worth investing the money into that. Especially want guitar teachers or piano teachers who are going to help you grow in your music. Because you want to play music for yourself, but obviously music is also designed for playing for other people. Sharp now, sharp. And then I've sharpened it. I mean, going off the subject slightly, I mean, we're on top of page 9 now, but going off the subject slightly about music, some people might argue and say, well, I should be happy because Vanessa Renshaw, the director of this charity, has given me somewhere to live. Well, I am happy about that, but that doesn't mean I have to put up with terrible people living here. I mean, because at the end of the day, I'm still a tenant. I'm still a tenant. And as if I was anywhere else, if I lived within a housing association, I'd still be paying rent. I'm still paying rent. I just wouldn't be living with drug addicts or criminals or whatever. And I don't mind if they were drug addicts. Some drug addicts are okay, you know. They're not necessarily bad people. But unfortunately, there are some who are not wanting help, who are nasty pieces of work, and they're the ones that we seem to get. I mean, I've known people who've been on drugs, but they weren't evil people, they were just people with problems. But unfortunately, there's some of them who take the pee, so to speak, and that's it, because they think they can do what they want, wherever they want, when they want. But Stoke-on-Trent is famous for drugs anyway. BBC have done documentaries up here. That's why it's got the nickname Stoke-on-Dust, Stoke-on-Monkey Dust. So there you go. It's the world coming to. Coming up to the last page now. Oh, I know, it's on page 9. God, I'm trying to get out of it easy again. So. B. Oh, sorry, that's B sharp. Yes, B sharp, sorry. That's 6 times, and then there's 2. 1, 2, 3. And the next six bars are quite easy. The left hand, very easy, because he has no left hand, it's just a rest on the left hand, but the right hand is still playing. But what am I doing? Left hand now. It's changed key signature. Now we're in flats. And we've got a dynamic there, P, or piano in soft. I'm not too worried about that. You could do that if you wanted to. Now everything's changed to flats now, so I have to be aware of that and I have to scan. I've got an idea, and it's 5 flats now. So almost everything I'm playing now is a flat. They're the accidentals. Yes. Played that wrong. I should be F there. I still played it wrong because that should be A flat. So try again. Now got it. Rest. I need to make sure I'm putting those rests in as well in between the notes, otherwise it won't sound like music, it won't sound like what it should sound like. Still on page 9. So I've considered about moving to Spain, which is my long-term goal, be my very long-term goal in the next few years. But I've also considered I'm also considering, or I've considered about going to an art school in an art university in London, art rather than music, and so I have been thinking about that as well. I have considered that, or going to Keele University near where I live, and doing a degree in music. I know a lady now, Lisa. She's got mental health issues. She suffers with depression, and she's just started an art degree this year at Staffordshire University, and she's done a foundation course, and for 12 months, and now she's doing a 3-year course. She's got on this year, last September. So and they obviously must know that she's had problems, mental health issues, so, but that hasn't gone against her, and it's gone in her favour actually, so, which is really good. So So you can't judge people because they come from the West Indies, or because they're from Pakistan or or China or something, or the United States of America, and or Spain, Spanish students, or because they've got a mental health problem, or because they're Catholic or something, you know, or because they've had issues with drugs or what have you, or whatever walk of life, or because they were a policeman or something. You can't be judgmental in that sense, and say, well, you can't do a university degree because of so and so forth, because that's got whatever your previous job was or thingy, you know. Can't really discriminate against people. So my piano teacher said he would give me, Steve Harper said he would give me a reference, and I'm sure Tatiana would give me Tatiana Skandarova at Keele University, I'm sure she would give me a reference as well. Steve said he would. I'm sure Tatiana would. Steve is obviously, both Steve and Tatiana have got degrees in music. Steve Harper's got a postgraduate degree in music, so he's got a Bachelor of Arts degree in music, and he's got a postgraduate, like a second degree in music. Steve Harper as a piano teacher, and Tatiana has got Tatiana Skandarova, even though she trained in Moscow as a piano teacher, she's got a BA honours in music, and she's got a master's in music. That's why she's so goddamn talented. So I've talked to Steve Harper about me doing a degree in music, or even art, but in music, and he said it would be good as far as me meeting like-minded people, living with like-minded people who are into music and that. But he's also told me the downsides are you've got to do 5,000 word essays. It's not just practical work, playing piano all day. So, and then he says I'll have to audition to see about my piano skills. I should be alright there though, he reckons. Well, but obviously he doesn't know for sure. That all depends. That's all down to me really. But I should be alright with that. They'll also want to know after the audition, me playing for the whoever it is I play for, tutors at the university, professors or whatever, lecturers. I also have to prove to them that I'm going to be a good student and I'm not going to be disruptive in class. And he's also told me that I would have to I would have to play this right. Now he's also told me that's 5, that'll do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'd have to explain what my goals are in the music world. It'd be the same if I went to art university as well. What my ambitions are and how university could help me. So basically that's what I have to do. So concentrate. So because I've used the right fingers here, I used my fourth finger and my second finger. My thumb is is hanging over here, which is good because now I can put the thumb into place on that D. So my my fourth finger is on the F, my second finger is on the B natural, F natural, B natural. But in the next group of chords, 3 chords, it's three chords, like a triplet chord. It's got a D, it's got an extra D, but my thumb is already there. So now I have to go right down to the keyboard, stick in a C sharp, come straight back up to the keyboard, and still got that thumb there. Same notes again. F sharp. Now we're on page 10. It's in the left hand. Now we come to F sharp, A and D. Then we come to A. Then we go to E natural. And F. So that should be an F sharp. Can come up. F sharp again. Then F on its own. And then it's changed completely to flats there. And because I use the right fingering, I can come straight up with the G, the A, and the E here, because I've got my thumb left over for that E, top E there. Back down to that F sharp. Again, using the little finger, coming back up the keyboard, using the A, going on the little finger on the F sharp again, and where am I? A and D. Down to A natural, A sharp, F sharp and A, down to D here. So what am I doing? Play that. Playing E flat, G flat and A there. And the last line, page 10, is in left hand only. And that's it from page 7 to page 10, using the left hand only. It's 24 pages, so when I get to the next 2 pages, obviously I'll be halfway through it. There are some good things about Stoke-on-Trent right now, which is good, which the council, Staffordshire Council, are building new buildings, new apartments, flats and new houses in the area. It's a brilliant hotel opening up soon, the Hilton Garden Hotel, the Stoke-on-Trent's first, Stoke-on-Trent Staffordshire's first Hilton Hotel. They're doing a lot of modernisation, a lot of new buildings have gone up in Anley, Stoke-on-Trent. Lots of office blocks are being built and have been built. So there's lots of modernisation going on in the city. Loads. They're building everywhere. They have been for the last 4 years. So it is changing a lot. The city is changing compared to how it was 10 years ago. It's completely different. It's almost like a different city. It does have its downsides though, like most cities, but it is known as the capital of monkey dust, unfortunately. But there's brand new shops, outlets everywhere. KFCs, McDonald's are being built, Costa Cafe drive-ins, Nando's have been built up here, new cinemas have been built here, beautiful, amazing architecture, cinemas and hotels and Premier Inn hotels, and I've spent fortune, an absolute fortune, hundreds of millions of pounds has been spent in Anley, Stoke-on-Trent and Newcastle-under-Lyme, Staffordshire, which is the town next to where I am. Huge flats, student flats, state-of-the-art student flats, state-of-the-art housing estates, state-of-the-art luxury apartments, deluxe apartments have been built in Stoke-on-Trent. There's loads of them been built. Loads of high-tech buildings for elderly people with high specifications, gorgeous places. They've been built in Stoke-on-Trent. Been loads of there's loads of housing projects being built, roads, and loads of things. So shopping centres. So there's been loads of buildings going on. So that is the good side. There's just a very poor side, very downside to the area. So sometimes the people aren't as nice or as friendly as they used to be. Some places they are, but not everywhere, unfortunately. That is the downside, and that's another downside. But hopefully new people are coming to the city and things will change, and hopefully I'll be gone by then. I'll be living in Spain. So like I said before, I'm still on me. I'm still going to have my classical guitar, Spanish guitar lessons, classical Spanish guitar lessons of John Lambert. I'm hoping to get those Juan Martin, the famous flamenco book, tutorial flamenco book, and the Paco de Lucia. And the other Paco de Lucia, he's also a famous flamenco guitarist from Spain, so I'm hoping to get that book as well, tutorial book, and other books. This is one of the universities that I was looking at for art, which I sent off for. I sent off for this last year. This is the one in London. So it's Camberwell College of Arts, or St Martin's, Central St Martin's, another Martin. Not Martin X, they filmed me on BBC, Comic Relief. This is Central St Martin's, BBC director. Oh, he's a freelance director. Not Martin X, who filmed me on It's a Mad World. No, this is Central St Martin's University. So this is a prospectus from 2018 to 2019. So, which is art degrees. Not music, but I could still carry on doing music. So this is the art degrees in London. So that's the art degrees in London. So I have sent off for this, and they obviously sent it to me, and I was very happy that they sent this. Sent me a lovely letter. And so that's in London, and I think it's in Camden Town, famous art fashion place in London. And yes, and as that lad said yesterday when I was filming, calling me Elton John, which is not very nice because I know what he meant, but he's an idiot. He's Elton John as well. What's his name? Grayson Perry. So CBE. He dresses like a woman. He's an artist. He's a chancellor. And so that's it. But I'm not gay. I do like women. Perhaps he's the one who's gay. But there you go. Darren Buxton. So he's an idiot. He lives here too. So that's Chancellor. Grayson Perry, very famous artist. He's the Chancellor at St Martin's, Central St Martin's Art College in London. So he's a CBE, cold boiled egg. He's got a CBE, cold boiled egg, and he's an RA as well. Oh, RA. So there you go. So that's the prospectus for the university. So this is prospectus anyway. So that's that. And that's my artwork. And this is my artwork. copied from Caravaggio. So this is my artwork. I would say, I mean, this is only my opinion, but if you are an artist or a musician or you're into fashion and design, Stoke-on-Trent is the worst place to come for it. We've got great universities for art and music, probably one of the best in the country, some of the best in the country, two of the best in the country, Staffordshire University and Keele University. Whereas as far as making a career here, you've got no chance. So it's not a place that's very sympathetic to artists or musicians or fashion designers or anything. If you're a fashion designer, you're better off going to Manchester or Bristol or London or somewhere like that, or Edinburgh, Glasgow, the major cities, Manchester. Liverpool is obviously a very good, brilliant place. However, if you are looking for a good night out, Stoke-on-Trent in Staffordshire is very good for that. We does have some brilliant nightlife venues if you're into that sort of thing. So this is my artwork. So there's that, I suppose. The high streets in Stoke-on-Trent and Newcastle-under-Lyme are a bit crap. You can't have everything. Except for when the bars are open, and then it's good. So this is my artwork. I suppose with the art thing as well, the art degree, obviously I would have to take my, I would have to take a portfolio down with me, so, which is not a problem. So, that's a picture of Nicholas Paganini. Niccolo Paganini, famous virtuoso violinist. Like Yehudi Menuhin, is it Menuhin? I don't know how you say his name. Famous violinist Yehudi Menuhin. This is Niccolo Paganini, 1800s violinist, one of the greatest violinists, virtuoso, genius violinist. Paganini, Niccolo Paganini, very talented man. So this is the France list I'm working on, as you've seen before. Mephisto Waltz, So that's the France list I've been working on. So that's it from Tony Amore, the evil wicked person, the demonic evil wicked person who spends all day playing the piano and playing his classical guitar and doing his artwork. Terrible man, terrible man. I should have been hung years ago for the crimes that I've committed. I'm still committing. There you go. That's that Tony Amore, that's Amore, that evil wicked man playing the piano and doing his artwork and going on comic relief and raising money for mental health services. There you go. Which didn't help me. Didn't help me at all. Made my life a misery. But there you go. Well, that's what you get, unfortunately. Never mind. Must have helped somebody, hopefully. Okay, thanks very much from Tony Amore.